Hello everyone, how you doing today? I'm Steve G for Steve G Fishing, and today's video is going to be about hunting. The title of this video is going to be called Hunting Tips. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. The first tip I'm going to give you for hunting is you want to get you a soup can, just a small soup can like you see right here. And what I do with this soup can is I will fill it halfway up with turpentine, and the other half go down to the store and get you some lemon juice. Mix the turpentine and the lemon juice together and take you a paintbrush and wipe it on your clothes when you're going to the woods. Make sure you try not to get it on your skin. Get it on your clothes with a paintbrush, and the turpentine will help keep the mosquitoes away. And the nice thing about the lemon juice is the lemon juice smell will actually attract the deer. I have a friend that went hunting with me while it was bow season, and he went 3 weeks in a row using lemon juice and turpentine half and half in a soup can and putting it on his clothes, and he got a doe every single weekend on those 3 weeks. So I know this episode on this trick here works really well because I've seen it happen. So remember, half with lemon juice, half with turpentine. Take a paintbrush, mix it together, dab it all over your clothes. It'll keep the mosquitoes away. It works really well in the swamps. And the nice thing about it is the lemon smell will actually attract the deer because those deer like that citrus. So try this trick and see what happens. Let's go on to the next one. All right, the next tip is you're going to take some insulation like I have here. You can pick this up at your hardware store, and this is going to be used for your tree stand, your climber, or your lock-on, whatever you want to use it for. And what I usually do is I'll clamp that onto the stand, and then I'll take my camo tape and I'll wrap it around the insulation, and it helps camo your stand or your climber a lot better. So when those deer are walking up, you start blending in with the area. So remember, insulation and camo tape, and use this on your deer stand or your climber, and it'll help camo it better and hide you in the woods. That's step number 2. Step number 3 is you're going to go down to your local hardware store and you're going to get a small spool of thread, and you're going to break off a piece about 10 inches long. What this is going to be used for is right above, let's say you have your climber up there in the tree, you want to take that piece of thread and tie it onto a limb. And the reason for the thread is it's going to tell you what direction the wind is going to be blowing. So let's say you're in your stand and you got that thread coming this way. So those deer are coming from that direction. They're not going to be able to smell you because you got your wind in your face. This trick works really, really well. It lets you know which way the wind is blowing, so it helps you set yourself up to take that perfect bow shot. So remember, take a piece of thread, hang it from a limb or tie it on your bow hanger, and it'll help you find out which way the wind is blowing. Real good trick right there. All right, let's go to step number 4. Step number 4, you're going to get some blue marking tape. Blue marking tape. And you're going to take some clothespins and make reflectors out of them. And the reason for this is if you're out there in the woods in the daytime and you've shot a deer, you go over there, you locate your deer, get you blue. Blue stands out really, really well. Mark your tree, put a long piece on that so you know where your deer is laying in the grass. When you go back into your truck and bring your truck back to where your spot is where you had shot your deer, you're looking for the blue tape, and that blue tape is going to stand out and it's going to help you locate where you had your deer left so you can find it. I have a friend that went hunting with me in 3 lakes and he shot a really, really big pig. He got so excited, he went into where the cypress was and he didn't take any blue marking tape, and he left the area and went back to his stand, and we went back to where he had shot that pig, and we couldn't find that pig anywhere. We ended up having to wait 2 weeks later for the buzzards so we could find out where that pig was at. But blue marking tape, if he would have had this blue marking tape, he could have marked his tree. When he went back to his stand, he would look for the marking tape and it would show him exactly where his game was. Blue marking tape, good thing to have. Now, if you're out there in the woods at night and you shoot a deer and you have a deer down, 2 things I recommend. 1, get you some clothesline pins like I have here and make reflectors out of them. You can go to the store and get you reflector tape just like you see right here. Put those on your clothesline pins, or take your headlamp flashlight and hang that from a limb. So when you go back to get your truck, you know where that deer is at night because you have your clothespins that are going to light up, or you have the flashlight that's hanging. It'll help you find your deer at night. Whenever you go back to your truck and you're coming back to the area, everything looks different and it's really hard to see. Put those reflectors up or hang you a flashlight and it'll help you find where you left your game at. That's a real good step right there, and it'll help you out really good. Now, the other thing is, I think will help you out, and I've had many friends that showed me this. If you have cow pastures in the area and you're going to the woods and you see those cows bedding, that means that the deer are going to be bedding. And if you see the cows walking around in the fields, 90% of the time, that means the deer are going to be walking in the woods. So remember, if you got a cow pasture close by, you see those pigs, not pigs, you see those cows that are laying down in the grass, that means that everything else is most likely going to be bedding as well. And if you see them walking around, that means the deer are going to be walking around. Another big plus is if it's raining out and you're in your stand, those deer are going to be walking. So if you got a little bit of a rain coming down, don't get out there if there's lightning, but if you got rain coming down, stay in your stand and prepare yourself, because I'm going to tell you, those deer will be walking when it's raining out. And I'll tell you, sometimes that's when you're going to get your best shot at a deer. All right, let's go to tip number 6. Tip number 6. You want to get you a good headlamp. I went to the store and got one of these. The nice thing about it is you can put it on your head. When you're going to the woods, your hands are free. You got your bow in this hand or whatever this hand is, but you got your light up on your head, and it helps you be able to walk to your stand hands free. And the nice thing about it is you can climb your stand or get up in your ladder, and you have that lamp on your head hands free to where you can get up that tree without having to hang on to a flashlight. So remember, a headlamp. Headlamp is a good thing to have in your hunting bag. All right, let's go to step number 7. Step number 7 is a real important one. Always pack a rain suit or bring you an umbrella. You'll be up in that tree, you'll be in a climber, you'll be in a ladder stand, and Mother Nature will sneak up on you with a rainstorm. It's nice to have that raincoat. It's nice to have that umbrella. If it's too hot to wear the raincoat, I recommend that you pack an umbrella. Just put it on the side of the tree hanging so you have it there when you need it. I understand that we're in the September months and it's really, really hot out there, and having that rain suit can really be hot and sweaty. Then that's where the umbrella comes in handy. So try that rain suit and umbrella when you're going to the woods to help you stay dry when it's raining. All right, let's go to tip number 8. Tip number 8 is another important one. Pack you a Gatorade bottle in your backpack. The reason why for the Gatorade bottle is you'll be up there in that tree with your climber, and you don't want to leave any pee on the ground if you have to pee. Stand up and pee in this Gatorade bottle, seal it, then stick it in your bag. You pee in that grass down below your tree, them deer are going to walk up to that tree and they're going to scent you and they're going to move out, and you're not going to get a chance at shooting that deer. So remember, pack you a Gatorade bottle in your backpack with a little bit of toilet paper in case you need it. You never know when nature's going to call. But pack you a Gatorade bottle so you can pee in it, stick it in your backpack, and you don't have to worry about peeing in the grass and scaring the deer off. So remember, pack you a Gatorade bottle. All right, those are the tips that I've given you. 8 tips. Tip number 1, soup can with the turpentine lemon juice. Tip number 2, insulation and camo tape for your deer stand. Tip number 3, black thread to hang from your limb where your climber is or your ladder to help tell you which way the wind is blowing. Step number 4, blue marking tape or reflectors to help locate your game after you've shot it. Blue tape in the daytime when your game is down so you can find where your deer are at, and reflector and light at night so you can find where your game is at. Tip number 6 is a good headlamp. You want to make sure you have a good headlamp so your hands are free, you can get to your stand or go up your tree. Tip number 7, pack a good raincoat or pack an umbrella. And tip number 8, empty Gatorade bottle. You want to keep that in your bag in case Mother Nature calls and you got to pee. A lot of times you'll be up in that tree stand and you can't get down to pee. Pee in that Gatorade bottle and just stick it in your bag. That way you're not spooking the deer and you don't have pee laying all over the ground below your stand. Try these tips. I think they'll help you out. Good luck this deer season. In the state of Florida, deer season opens up this Saturday. I hope you get a buck or get a doe or get a pig or a turkey. I hope you get something. Get out there and do some shooting. God bless, and I hope to see you on my next video.